Peace. And peace and happy headed queen. Coming to you with the positivity. I'm you, and you are me. So let's sit down and try to raise a frequency. Hey, hey. Ashe Echo. It's Mystic with a message. How you guys doing today? Um, Give me one moment, actually. Alrighty, guys. So, from now on, we will be doing our videos live until further notice. Um, I did do an update video on, where I've been these last few months. I've been in Mexico, you guys. Um, what the rest of our journey looked like and all that, but the video was too long, so I took it down. Um, I'm gonna figure out how to do that video shorter for you guys, and then I'll repost it. But until then, I'm gonna talk about my pregnancy. I'm pregnant, yay! It's so wonderful, beautiful, and amazing. Um, this will be my first child. Um, as you can tell by the video, I'm currently 13 weeks pregnant, and I am hungry. So I'm having breakfast. What time is it? It's about 11:20. 11:20. I'm having breakfast. Um, since my pregnancy, um, well, during my pregnancy, I chose to no longer consider myself as vegan. But it's not just because like I'm pregnant and I'm craving whatever I'm craving, but also because I realized that I was very extreme with that decision, and that I didn't give myself enough time to finish fully converting over, and that a lot of people like veganism is very extreme, and I don't want to label my diet, but if I have to label my diet, I will label it as a balanced diet. And probably plant based, a balanced plant based diet. Okay. Um. So these are not vegan waffles, but they are wheat at least, and they are covered in chia seeds. So, I, we picked up chia seeds because they're very high in calcium, and that is something that I've been needing right about now. I do not take prenatal pills. We do not go to the doctor. I'm very healthy, as you can tell by my fat face. Um, we're just making sure that we're incorporating the proper foods into our diet. So there's been a lot of spinach. There's been a lot of like leafy greens and fruits. A lot of fruits. Actually, you guys, um, while I was in Mexico the last couple weeks, which I'm really gonna get this update for you guys. We were locked up at immigration, and for that 2 weeks while I was there, all they served me was just fruit all day long. So that was like awesome for the beginning of my for the second, the first trimester of my pregnancy. We able to have that. Um, I'm currently 13 weeks. Today is Tuesday, the 30th. Um, Currently 13 weeks. I turned 13 weeks on Saturday. Yay, which means I'm officially 3 months pregnant. Um, Let me retie my pants because I don't want y'all to be looking all like my goodies. This is my baby bump. Baby bump. This is my baby bump. This is all baby, okay? I don't have any fat on me, as you can tell, because you can see my ribs and things up in here. You guys, I finally have boobs, so that is so weird to me. Um, it's so weird to me, like that I have boobs, because all my life I've been so flat chested. So now all of a sudden that I'm like basically a B cup is so strange. um, I'm absolutely enjoying this pregnancy. During the first 2 months, I was, of course, going through the morning sickness, but which it has started to kind of calm down. This in our 13 week of pregnancy is the time where morning sickness starts to chill out a little bit and you start to get some of your energy back. Um, which I can say I have been getting some of my energy back. Lately, I haven't been so tired and haven't been so in need of a nap, but I still will be like around like 8 or 9 o'clock, which this has been my whole entire pregnancy. Around 8 or 9 o'clock is bedtime. But I guess now it's not as heavy as it was in the very beginning. In the very beginning, it was literally like 8 o'clock. I started to get tired, and 9 o'clock, I started to literally fall asleep. So if I wasn't in my tent laying down, like I was falling asleep wherever it was that I was sitting. So my husband had to start to adjust to try to make sure that we were in the tent and we were laying down literally at 9 o'clock so that I could be asleep because I would be falling asleep. And if you try to wake me up after I started to fall asleep, I was grumpy and you have to deal with that. So, but now it's like I'll start to get tired around 9 and I'll probably start falling asleep around like 10 or so. So I'm getting a little bit of my energy back and I'm not so tired in the mornings anymore. I get up around 9 or 10, and I'm ready. I'm up for the day, and hopefully I can start back exercising and working out because I've been tired. In the beginning of my pregnancy, I was doing a lot of working out, a lot of exercise, preparing my body. Even before I got pregnant, preparing my body for the pregnancy. This was a planned pregnancy. Um, as planned as I can ever make anything to be planned. It was a mutual agreement for sure. This was something that we both decided that we wanted, and we went and did it. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't nothing that just came up out of the blue. It's like we wanted to have each other's baby, and that's what we did. um, what's my diet been like? My diet has been very different. Um, like I said, I was in Mexico, and it got to the point to where, like, the first month of my pregnancy, by the end of that month, I was completely done with rice, beans, and corn tortillas. I was absolutely done. And that was like a little difficult because in Mexico, there's rice, beans, and corn tortillas every freaking where. And that's not me being funny or shady or anything. That's literally what's going on down in Mexico. Rice, beans, corn tortillas every freaking where. Also have amazing smoothie right here, you guys. Blueberry, strawberries, banana, mango, apple juice, almond milk, hemp seeds, blueberries, strawberries, banana. And it's amazing, even though it kind of a little bit tastes like liquor. But anyway, yes, rice, beans, and corn tortillas everywhere. And I was just done. Like literally the smell even made me nauseous. Just the thought about black beings made me nauseous and still kind of makes me feel some type of way. Excuse me. But I'm still in that kind of phase where like my nose is it be kind of like closed up on me and stuffy. Even though like I've been eating cheese lately. Of course, you guys know my guilty pleasure, cheese, and my husband's been getting on me about it. So no more cheese for a while, but that's okay because I just wanted pizza and we had pizza last night. So cheese is I can be done with cheese for a while. What yes. So I was like this just it makes me nauseous. Um rice, beans, and corn tortillas. It makes me nauseous. And it was like the group that we were with, everybody, all they wanted to eat every night, the whole group had to eat rice, beans, and tortillas, like literally the whole time we were in Mexico. And I was just like, I'm not having it. So it was kind of difficult because it was like a lot of like I had to figure out what I did want to eat and what I could eat because I have not been craving like fruit and stuff like that. I have not been craving fruit at all in any way, shape, or form. I've been craving like greens, excuse me, which when we got back to America, like my husband made sure I had me a pot of greens. So I've been craving like greens and stuff like that. But and like just like making my own homemade vegan pasta and stuff like that. Like I've been really craving that, but I have not been craving fruit. Like fruit is not a craving thing for me. I've been craving my smoothies for sure. I definitely been craving my smoothies, but like fruit by itself, like I don't be sitting up just craving up apple. Like, no. I'll be sitting up just craving. Well, now I've been conditioned to like have watermelon like on a daily basis. So I guess now I'll be still craving watermelon because I was conditioned to that while I was in lockup. But other than that, like, no, I don't just be craving fruit. So my diet has been a little hard to try to figure it out, but we are getting back into a space to where we're balanced. My husband allows me to indulge in my little guilty pleasures that are not vegan. Um, I do not eat meat. I don't eat meat at all. That's still a big no for me. We are staying away from anything that is meat based or anything like that because it's a no go for us. Um, I did we did indulge in some meat things, but it just my our stomachs can't take it. It's a nauseous, bloated, like it's a terrible, terrible feeling. And we are definitely not meat eaters. So we don't eat meat. He actually wouldn't even let me get the cream of chicken because I wanted to make chicken pot pie or veggie pot pie, but I was going to use the cream of chicken. He wouldn't let me get the cream of chicken. So, which is okay because that probably would have ended up hurting my stomach. So, I'm grateful. I'm thankful, and I'm so thankful that like I do have that reaction to eating meat because my body has, first of all, my body has been conditioned to not even eat meat anymore. So, of course, I would have that reaction. But I'm thankful because when I sit back and I'm craving, like, I just want some chicken wings, or I'll see a picture of chicken wings or something like that, and I'm like, it looks so good. I know that it don't feel so good. And I know for sure that it's not healthy for me at all anyway, that meat is not good for me in the first place. And so it makes me stay firm on that decision for myself. So I am thankful for that. Um, but other than that, like, what did I have yesterday? I woke up yesterday and my husband made me a smoothie, and then I had some waffles. I've been very much staying on my water, very, very hydrated, staying hydrated. And I've been making sure that at least once a day I try to have me some lime water because it helps absorb iron. Um, I'm trying to stay on my hemp seeds and my spinach and my leafy greens because they contain iron. Um, I'm trying to find a way to get my chia seeds in because I stopped craving oatmeal, and that's usually what I put my chia seeds in. But I put them on top of my waffles today, so that helps. And the chia seeds they're good in iron and protein, and well, hemp seeds are good in protein as well, but they're good in calcium as well. And I know that is something that I've been needing very much so right now. Blueberries are very good in calcium, so that's why we had the blueberries for the smoothies because that was something that I requested. Yes, my husband, he gives me everything that I want. Everything that I want. Like, if I literally was to say, I want some chicken wings right now, he would go and give me some chicken wings and bring them back, and I would be eating chicken wings right now. And he would tell me, of course, he would let me know, like, this is gonna hurt your stomach, or it's not good for you, or whatever, whatever. But I'm gonna get it for you because I know that's what you want, and I'm gonna get you whatever you want anyway at the end of the day, because he loves me like that. But um, he makes sure that I have that he try to keeps my my diet very balanced. He makes sure that even though I'm very been very lazy, and plus I'm a cancer, so I'm like very much so a homebody, and I just want to be at home, and I just want to lay in bed, and I just want to lay down, and that's why my hair's sticking up like that because I'm always laying down. um that he gets me up and he takes me for a walk, and we get fresh air, and we go out to the garden, we do some prep work for the next growing season and all that. um yeah, we have a little garden in the backyard, so be ready for the growing season because that's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah. So he makes sure that I get up and I do my exercise and lift my weights, and he made sure that, like, in the very beginning, that I stayed on, like, just do working on my stomach area and my stomach muscles, just to make sure that my core is very tight. And by the time I do have this baby, it's a snapback, even though he wants me to get pregnant again right after we have this baby. So crazy, right? Make sure that I just stay on my exercise and I keep my health right, because and it's not just about me looking good, it's about me feeling good, and it's about my body being in good shape. You want to make sure that you're doing exercise prior to you being pregnant and during your pregnancy as much as you can, even if it's just a little bit of pregnancy yoga, even if you can just get a couple squats in. Squats are very, very good for pregnancy, especially in your last trimester, because it helps with the baby moving down, and it helps with opening, keeping everything opened up down there. So I suggest that all pregnant women be doing their squats. Okay. Um, yeah, just making sure that I'm staying up on my health, because health is very important, and it's not only about what we eat, it's about the way that we, you know preserve our bodies. So, yeah, I have not been moody at all, which is wickedly amazing because I am a very emotional creature. Um, I can say there was about like 5 instances this entire time where I guess got so emotional and I just started crying and I was just done. But it was something that would normally make me emotional, just not to the point to where I would cry. And just in my pregnancy, it just took me that one step over to like, okay, now I'm crying. But it's okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm so surprised because I'm very, very sensitive. I'm a very sensitive woman, but I have not been like mood swingy. Like, okay, now I have an attitude, and then now I don't have an attitude, and then now I'm happy, and now I'm sad, and now I'm angry, and now I'm happy, and now like I haven't been like that this entire pregnancy. And my husband keeps telling me like I've been doing just an amazing job during the pregnancy, and I love that. Like I love the support that I get from him. I'm so thankful that I was that I made the conscious decision to not have children until I decided to get married. Um, I'm so thankful for that because I've never wanted to be in a situation to where I was having children with someone who wasn't my husband. And I always wanted my situation to be like my current situation, to where my husband is here with me on a day to day basis. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. That was weird. But yeah, what was I saying? Yes, I am thankful to be able to have that support that I do have from him, and with having him here with me on a day to day basis, taking care of me. Cause I can take care of myself, but it's a difference. Like that's what your husband is supposed to be there for. Your emotional, and your emotional support. Like that's your support system. And it's not just that I just need him for like emotional, but this man takes care of me. He takes very good care of me. Like I said, making sure that my diet is balanced, making sure that I'm getting my exercise and that I'm taking care of myself properly, making sure that I'm just in a good mental space, that I'm in a good emotional space. Um, and that's my feet rubbing in the chair. Just taking care of my body in other ways, such as massages and things. Yeah. um, Absolutely amazing. I love this man, and I'm so thankful to be able to, like I said, I'm so thankful to just be able to have him during this time. And um, I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Um, yeah, but yes, 13 weeks pregnant. Um, I talked a little bit about my diet. I didn't go into deeper details. I guess I could. If anybody needed any questions about, like, if y'all want me to go in further details about, like what I eat and stuff like that, I can. Just leave in the comments below. Um, or any of my symptoms or anything like that. Oh, with that being said, I forgot to let you guys know. Yeah. Um, I have noticed that I only get nauseous when I'm hungry. When I'm like taking too long to eat. I only get nauseous when I'm hungry. And it's like in the beginning it was something that it was like a little harder for me to deal with. But I can say I've only thrown up like a handful of times during this pregnancy. I haven't been like just throw up, throw, 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 throw. I've only thrown up like a handful of times during this pregnancy, which is a little surprising, but it's not very much so surprising for me because I'm not a I like throwing up is not a usual thing for me at all, period. Even when I'm like sick, like throwing up is not really a thing, like usually a normal thing for me. Like when I'm throwing up, then I know there's something really wrong because like I don't throw up that's easy or that often. So it doesn't really truly surprise me that I have not thrown up so often during this pregnancy. But yes, I only get nauseous when I am hungry. When I'm hungry. That's it. Or if I ate the wrong thing, then I get nauseous. But other than that, like my morning sickness I've been taking it like a champ, like a pro. Yep. And I don't throw up that often, like I said. So, yeah. Other than that, any other symptoms? I've been getting headaches lately. Um, I've been getting headaches. It just comes at random times, random times. Get headaches at random times. But my husband has a theory that that has something to do with that I'm not getting as much oxygen as I was getting before. And it's a good tip. Um, Making sure that you're going outside during your pregnancy, making sure that you're getting enough fresh air, that you're doing deep breath work, and that you're staying hydrated because those things do help with like headaches and lightheaded dizziness and nauseousness. Um, that's one thing that I do realize. Like when I do get nauseous, taking the deep breaths it helps. It helps. Um, Going outside and taking those deep breaths it helps even more because you're getting fresh air. Um, but yes, you want to take your deep breaths. You want to go outside. You want to get that fresh air. You want to make sure that you are staying hydrated. And those are things that will help prevent you from getting lightheaded, dizzy, and headaches. And it aids with the nauseousness. I don't really have too many other tips on nausea. My mom told me to keep crackers around when I get nauseous. So maybe that's a thing for some people. But I know that like a lot of stuff don't work for a lot of different people. But I did just watch a video of another pregnant lady and she said she kept a lot of like dry foods around her. So maybe it does assist in people like toast or crackers or something like, just like a really dry food to help just absorb whatever's going on in your tummy. Um, but yeah, like I said, for me, I only get nauseous when I'm hungry. So I do not have any other like current symptoms. I have yet to feel the baby like kick, but I do feel the baby moving around a lot, like swimming and stuff like that. Um, Usually when I'm relaxed, when I'm sitting still enough or when I'm laying down, uh, is usually when I feel the baby moving around, just in there swimming around and stuff. Yeah, like I said, I have yet to feel like an actual kick or punch or anything like that. That's okay because there's more time for that in the weeks to come. My baby is currently the size of a peach, and I'm so wonderfully happy. Um, I have not gone to the doctor yet. We don't believe in doctors. You guys know that from watching my previous videos. We don't believe in doctors. We don't mess around with doctors. But um, I will go once I know that I will be able to know the gender of my baby. When I know that I will be able to know the gender of my baby, then I will go. And my husband said that it's okay for us to go to a couple visits to the doctor just to hear, because he wants to hear the heartbeat and just to get the ultrasounds and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that here in about a week or two and get that together. Oh, well, and I don't really have any of my information because, as you guys know, I left my wallet in Indiana, so I have to get that here before I can even go to the doctor anyway, right? Yeah, it's fun. But I will be going live again with a couple other videos on a couple other topics. I'll do another pregnancy update video maybe next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so very much. Don't forget that today is a wonderful, beautiful, magical, amazing day. There's baby magic everywhere. The sun is shining. Ah, it's just lovely and it's beautiful and it's wonderful and amazing. I love it. Don't forget to stay nappy and vibrate high.